Hey, what's up guys, it's the Low Man back here with another video, and today I'm going to be showing a gameplay where I get a alright kill game on the getaway mode. I did it solo, so pretty hard, solo squatting, and so yeah, I'm going to be playing this in the background of today's video. Today I want to make the topic of the video basically just about the chances of them adding a new grenade launcher into the game, which would be the quad rocket launcher. So basically you can shoot 4 rockets. It wouldn't be very powerful. It would be kind of like same type of damage as the controlled missile, whatever it's called, guided rocket. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but yeah, so it would be like same type of thing as that, but you wouldn't control it. Like, it would just be like around the same damage. Because if you could shoot 4 bullets that do 110 damage each, which I think they would only release purple and epic and legendary versions. So yeah, if they were to do it, then yeah, that's what I think they would do. So they would, like, that would be the 4th weapon that takes rockets in the game, though. I'm not saying it's a 100% that they're gonna add it in, but I'm just saying this is an idea that I have about this, and I think Epic Games might bring it to the game. I'm not too sure, but yeah. So the quad rocket launcher would be basically just a rocket launcher, except damage of the guided missile and like no reload time until you have to reload the 4. Once you have to reload all 4, it should be like kind of like the pump reload, but a lot slower, like as in he puts in 1 bullet at a time, or you could put in all 4 at a time and it would just be super slow, like kind of like the double barrel. And yeah, so they might want to add that in, because that would be pretty nice to add in. It would be cool to see, and yeah, so that would be a nice thing to see them add in. And also it would give, like, it would give you more of a choice between rocket launchers, grenade launchers, like, because most people are gonna go for the grenade launcher. But once this comes out, this might have a challenge to the grenade launcher, because it'll basically be like the grenade launcher, except it does less damage and it's just shooting rockets. But yeah, this would be pretty cool to see. Like, there would be a bit of time in between shots that you couldn't shoot. Like, it would probably go 1 shot, 2 shot, 3, like it would probably shoot that fast, and then quite a bit of time for the reload. It would probably be like 1.5 seconds, which it doesn't sound terrible, but when you're taking that time in the middle of a battle, or like when you're trying to spray someone that's healing, it really does make a difference. Like, that could be a difference between them popping 2 minis, maybe a big or something like that, and them being 1 tap. So they could add on like an extra 50 health, like, by the time you reload and shoot the next rocket, and then it comes and hits the wall. So, like, I wouldn't say it would be overpowered. It would be pretty good. It wouldn't be absolutely overpowered, but yeah, it would be pretty good. So yeah, the the chances of them adding it in, I'm not quite sure what it, like, how much of a chance they would have it added in. Like, it would be nice to see it though, like really nice to see it, because then you'll just have another weapon to choose from, because like this game has a wide variety of guns that you can choose from. Like, most of the time I find myself like not knowing which gun to pick, like, because there's too many. Like, some games you'll be like, oh, there's no good guns, but this game you just gotta find the good guns. Like, it's not a struggle of there's no good guns, it's just a struggle of finding the good guns. But yeah, so if they would add it in, I feel like it would be a cool thing to add into the game, and I think it would honestly be smart for them to add that in, and then maybe add in high explosives, just so that they have a better way for players to find it. So that's my thoughts on what it should be. I think they might add in something a little different if they're gonna add something in. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be added in, I'm just saying this is what I think they could do and might do. But yeah, so that'd be really cool if they could add something like that in, and I think I would use that quite a bit, probably over the rocket launcher, unless the damage is just like terrible, which I would not put it terrible, I would put it like 70 or 80. But that would be a cool idea for Fortnite to add in, because like it would just, yeah, it would just add more variety to what you can pick, like, yeah, all that. And so I think if they added it in and then added the explosives only, like, that would get a lot of people to play the explosives only, because they would know that they're like probably gonna get the gun. So a lot of people would be playing that, and then they would keep, like, they would just play the game until they find it, which if it's a legendary and epic, then maybe you don't find it as much. You'd still find it quite often, just not as much as you would if it wasn't like super rare. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on it. So comment down below what you think they're gonna add in next. Like, they just added in that new grappler, which I really personally like it, and like I want them to add in new guns, cause like that's just fun. Like, you can play around with new guns, and you can just, like, they should also bring out a gun where it's just a certain mode for that gun. Like, say they bring out maybe a new shotgun. Like, I'm not saying they would, because they just released the shotgun not too long ago, but if they did, bam, you can release that shotgun mode again, that flying whatever it's called, not quite sure what it's called, but yeah, so you could release that, and then, like, say you release a new sniper, you could do snipers only, which I think if they release this rocket launcher, then they have to do explosives only, which is one of the best game modes in my opinion. And that would be pretty fun to do. Find a new, like, you would, if you survived quite a while, I bet you would find one. Like, it would be probably pretty rare in that mode, like how, like, in Solid Gold, where you find RPGs and grenade launchers from supply drops mostly, that would probably happen in that mode. So yeah, that would probably happen, and then that mode would probably honestly be better just because they released a new gun for it. Like I said earlier, though, they should probably only release it in, like, legendaries and epics, so then it's rare to find, and people will, like, want to play the game more just so they can find it a couple times. Which would be pretty smart of Epic to get some players to play more. Like, I haven't been playing as much anymore. Like, mostly probably because I can't stream. But at the same time, the game's like at the start it was just so fun. Like, I would play it all the time. It was my favorite game. At this point, it's just like, do I really want to play Fortnite? And then, like, sometimes I'll just have friends on that want to play Fortnite, so I'll just play with them. So that's why they should add this gun in. It would be a smart idea just for Epic Games as a company. And yeah, so comment down below your thoughts. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you later. Peace. And I'm just gonna keep playing the gameplay because it's almost over. So if you guys just want to stay and watch that, you can. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
A month ago, now it's just swipe it. Who even uses it? Like, what is this?